She's so adorable. And I thought I'd be a good mom for her, you know? And it was very funny. You know, by the way, I didn't read the script until a year later. And
well, she said she worried that you might have thought she was a bit of a crazy person because wherever you were, she'd just turn up and nod.
I
tell you
know.
We
ended up on planes and trains and events and whatever. But she is crazy, but that's why I love her. Do we like anyone normal?
In the movie, you play her mother.
I do.
And you go on holiday together.
Yeah, we do. We go on holiday together.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. And we go, and it's an action, adventure, mother-daughter comedy. Has not been named yet. It's still mother-daughter untitled. So I don't know what they're going to come up with.
So you've made it now, it's all done.
Oh, it's done. Yeah. 3 months in Hawaii.
Is the character anything
It
like...
was a terrible time.
Is the character anything... does she have any of the similar mothering skills to you?
No.
Well, in other words, she's hopeless.
Yeah. she really is not anything like me, this character. Frightened of everything and doesn't go out, and, you know, husband left her, and, you know, she's got a sort of dysfunctional son, and then he's dependent upon her, and she just says life is fine. And
is it based on my life?
What do you do when you go home?
Now, Goldie, I've got to ask you something. You've been with Kurt, your partner, for 33 years.
I know. Applause.
Yeah, I'm going to applaud you. But earlier in the show...
I love how people applaud that. It's like the hardest thing other than wind up. You could actually get started and make it last. But anyway, I'm joking.
So earlier we were talking about the percentage of time that if we were really brutally honest, we can spend with our partners.
Yes.
I put 14.9% or 30%.
Yeah.
Some of these people were a little bit creepy and put quite high ones. What percentage of your time could you spend with Kurt?
It's a very good question, and it depends on really what year or era you're in your relationship. I mean, in the beginning, you want to be together all the time.
Yeah.
And then you get jealous when you're gone for too long, and all that's exciting. But I would say in a healthy, long-term relationship, I would say it's great to be together about 68% of the time.
68, it's very specific.
I'm close.
You were close, you were 60.
Yeah. Do you think the key is as well that you've never actually married?
I would have been long divorced.
I
would have been long divorced if I had been married. Yeah. Marriage is an interesting psychological thing. If you need to feel bound to someone, then it's important to be married. If you have independence, if you have enough money and enough sense of independence, and you like your independence, there's something psychological about not being married because it gives you the freedom to make decisions one way or the other. So for me, I chose to stay, Kurt chose to stay, and we liked the choice. So I think, you know...
Do you get fed up, though, when people say, like, all these years together and you've never married?
Oh, yeah.
You still get asked that a lot.
A lot, yeah. It isn't being
really
fed
bad
up.
now.
It's just
No, it's interesting, though. I do think it's interesting people still think, why are they not married?
No, after all
your...
these years, and you think, why? It's not working? What is marriage going to do?
But,
what does it promise you?
Has that been your advice to your children? Have you
Every child wants to get married. It doesn't make any difference. When our about 10 years into our relationship, we asked the kids, do you want us to get married? And they went, no. No. They loved it. It was perfect the way it is. They didn't want any more trouble. They wanted us to be not married. But every child wants to be married. Not every relationship works, and that is the truth. And I don't care whether you're a movie star or just a person on the street, normal life where everybody's normal, relationships are always normal. I think movie stars have a little bit harder time because the camera's on them all the time. But you have to know who you are.
Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces, and click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.